some people. Hi, I'm Kristine Reeves.
Hi.
I'm a candidate to be your next state representative here in the district. How are you, sir?
I know your name.
Oh.
And we voted for you.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. We're working really hard, so.
Pretty straight Democrat.
So the pitch that I make to my neighbors is, do you want somebody who's actually going to come to your door and ask you what you care about? Because to me, that's the kind of elected representative I would want, regardless of which party you belong to. It's about, are you somebody that I can actually talk to? And while I understand that we might not always agree on it, I want to have somebody at the table who has at least heard my opinion. And so I think that's what voters are really looking for, is this somebody that I think will have heard me? We've got all of these people who come home to this community at the end of the day and ultimately are really focused on what life outside of their day job looks like, right? And I think it's really great to see community parks all over the district, right? Everywhere I go, there's a community park, and that's awesome. That's not something you find in every other community, right? So it tells me that this community is invested in that work-life balance. I think that's also why I love living here, right? We've lived here for almost 10 years, and you know, I love that at the end of the week, I can pack up my 2 kids and we can go down to Dash Point and play in the Sound.
Right.
We can, run down the road to the zoo and have a day at the zoo, or we can, go check out the rhododendron garden. I mean, it's a variety of things that you can be doing. I would argue I've spent the last 3 years doing nothing but fighting for business, right? I think often Democrats get tagged as being the take your gun away type. I grew up in Eastern Washington, right? I'm from a hunting and a fishing family, right?
Sure.
So I don't necessarily believe that taking people's guns away is the solution. I don't think that anybody I've ever talked to at the doors or anywhere else says we should not be fully funding education.
Sure.
I firmly believe that people in our community will do what's hard to do what's right. And I think funding education is what's right. And so I think we need to have that candid conversation with our community about what are we willing to do that's hard.